everybody, it is Enlightened with Gilly, coming to you with another installment on this beautiful Tuesday. So, back at the campground, since we still have flooding, I can't go back down at the bench since the bench is still completely underwater. But I figure I'll just switch where I'm sitting because the videos I've done for the camper I've done right over here. But I decided just to switch it, zoom up on my camera, and I think we're good to go. So hopefully this is going to be I wanted to get the nice view in the background because it's such a beautiful day. And I just wanted to share this beautiful day with everybody else who ends up watching this. So I actually wanted to do my talk today on, I've been getting a lot of signs these last couple days, especially I would say yesterday, day before. Eagle has been a huge thing. And I wanted to share a message in regards to the eagle, and this is specifically for those of us, which includes myself, who've always felt like they never fit in, who have never felt, never fit into the mold per se. We are eagles. And what I mean by that is eagles are majestic beings. They're majestic birds. The majority of the world are regular other type of birds, robins, blue jays, etc., pigeons, whatever. But you and I, we are eagles. We are not meant to do the things that the world wants us to do. We are not meant to work a 9 to 5. We are not meant to fit ourselves into this mold. And I can tell you, for 26 years, I tried to fit myself into a mold, and guess what? It did not work. So, the mold doesn't work. So what do we do instead, fellow eagles who watch this? We do what we do best. We be who we are. We fly. We soar high in the sky. We observe everything. We are above. It's actually really interesting, though. The world's greatest change occurs. And the best things that happen usually happen when you go against the mold, when you don't listen to or follow society, so to speak. I understand we have to live in it, and we'll manage to live with it within reason, of course, but I'm not meant to work a 9 to 5 job. And whoever sees this and is following this applies to you too. I mean, if this doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, but for those of you who are on the same journey as this will resonate. We're not meant to work a 9 to 5. We're not meant to put ourselves into these containers. We're meant to break the containers. We're meant to create our own containers. And a lot of society ain't gonna like that very much. I know when I'm completely myself, a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like what I'm doing. They think they know me better than I know myself. Well, you need to go get a job. You need to do this. I know more than you think. At least for myself, I can speak that. Those of you who are on the same journey as I, we are coming into our power. And it feels pretty fucking good. Like I brought up in the beginning, we are the eagles that are soaring above. And I'm not trying to say we are better than everybody else. That is not what I'm getting at. But we are divinely protected, and we are divinely gifted. So, in a sense, and if someone watches this and gets like, oh, I'm being arrogant, I'll say this. If what I'm saying to you is arrogant, making you feel irritated and make you think I'm arrogant, what is it within yourself that's making you feel that way? This is a completely, I'm trying to just let the message come through, guys. I'm not actually doing a normal one of my talks. It's probably why it seems different. It's good practice for me. Tapping into my intuition. Tapping into my gift of channeling the message to come through me. We are star seeds. We are not meant to do what everyone is expected of them to do here. We are meant to bring in a new way of thinking, a new way to do things, a better way to do things. I can speak for myself. For years, when I tried to fit myself into that damn mold, it made me so fucking unhappy. And a lot of people in my life will never get the path I'm on. And that's totally okay. And I'm not even going to be offended by it either. And everyone can have their opinion about my life. But, and the same for whoever is on the same path as I, people will have opinions and they're going to say what they think is in your best interest. But only you, your guides, and the universe, your higher self, your inner child, that's what we'll know. Everybody else, what they say, like I said, it's just an opinion. Your truth is your truth. And I cannot argue on your truth. But likewise, you cannot argue with me what is my truth. Because what you think of me is just an opinion. It's not fact. Likewise, what I think of somebody else, it's just an opinion, and that's not fact. And I also want to add on to this too. This is coming through pretty strongly. Now I'm changing the subject a little bit. We need to get rid of the idea that people are toxic. I know before you stop and you're like, well, what do you mean? What I mean is, what somebody is doing to us that hurts us or anything is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. And I feel like this world is so caught up in labels. That person's toxic, that person's a narcissist, that person's evil, that person's this, and this. What's coming through to me right now, and I need to make this known, is this. If we want our lives to be better, we want to raise our vibration, we want to just have a good life, it's not going to happen if we can't let go of someone who hurt us in the past or keeping us in a lower vibrational state of saying someone is toxic or someone is a narcissist, etc. And I'm not innocent by any means on that. I have said that a lot in my life. Someone's a narcissist, someone's toxic. But very, very recently did I come to realize, what is it about their behavior in here is affecting me? And that is what I started figuring out, that everybody just wants love. Everybody just wants to feel wanted and loved and cared about. There's very few exceptions, but other than that, so when someone's a narcissist, for example, or acting like a narcissist, what are they lacking within themselves? Or if somebody is trying to think of a good example, but my whole point is, I'll just scratch that. The whole point of that's my example. It does not excuse their behavior or how they've wronged you. No, it does not. But we need to start looking at this from what is within them that's hurt them so bad to how now they're behaving like this. And I can speak from personal experience when it comes to that. I acted very narcissistic in my last relationship. I'm not going to sit here and say that I did not. But it's because I felt to myself within here, I felt unloved, I felt unworthy, I had all of these negative feelings that then transmuted into my environment, which included how I was behaving. And I mean, I'm not saying that's all my fault on that one, but it takes two to tango, and there's a lot of work that my ex needs to do, personal work on. I don't think she's realized she has yet, but because it's not all my fault, and I will say that right now. But a lot of these problems are because there's inner healing work that needs to be done. And let me tell you, this whole world needs a whole hell of a lot of healing. That was my second message. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye, guys.